What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to week 5 of the UPBA, where this week we're going to be going up against Gurtbilbo and the Old English Eiscues. Really excited for this game, as I always tend to be, apparently, for some reason. This is going to be a really interesting game, I'm not going to lie. Also, we're doing a different system. In case you're wondering why this is different, we're doing an online competition thing. We see Articuno? Articuno makes an appearance, and we see Melmetal, Serena, Lando, Zeraora, and Shandy. What am I glad not to see? Very glad not to see Blastoise. That's amazing. I'm very curious as to why he brought the Articuno, and that makes me really freaking worried, because I don't know if he has a strategy that's gonna pop off with the Articuno, and that makes me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this is literally nothing I was I expected. I'm surprised not to see Tyranitar, very glad not to see Rabombi. Let's see, Shandy is by far the scariest thing that he could lead. So I'm tempted to just go Swish, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think Swish is my best lead here. And then we will just go from there! If he leads Serena, we just Willow, or switch in, well no, we don't Willow, we switch into Colossal, or we switch into Magearna. Probably just going to go switch into Colossal though, because if we can burn the Serena early, that'd be phenomenal. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to do. So we will see what happens. So really Rotom Wash. If he leads Melmetal, that's phenomenal for us. I gotta say, that's amazing. I would love that. I would love that, if that were the case. Alright, let's see what happens. Good luck, have fun to Gurtbilbo as well. Hope the game goes well for both of us. Zera's the lead. Okay. So, I'm very okay with this. I Willow here. There is zero reason for me not to go for the Willow. He can Volt Switch, which will hurt, but that's fine. Also, he doesn't have... I don't think he has hazards, right? Let's go. We bulky. We bulkin. The Lando could have hazards. The Melmetal, I don't think has hazards, so... Sweet. Okay, that's perfect. 15 love. What is that? Serena. Okay, please, for the love of God. Yes! Perfect. Alright, that literally could not have gone any better. Very happy about that. Really happy about that. That makes me feel very good about myself. Okay, so, now we just switch it to Colossal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If he wants to knock me off, that's okay. It's not the worst situation in the world. And then we'll feel Rocky Helmet, obviously. And then I kind of feel tempted to set the Spike, as Q likes to say. The Spike. Aromatherapy. Okay. You know what? I respect it. That also means you're not Assault Vest either, which is great. Very nice. Okay. So, that reveals you're not Assault Vest, which is actually in your lefties. Okay, so you're probably like a defensive set. What's your switching for this going to be? The Shandy. It's going to be the Shandy, right? Yeah, it's definitely going to be the Shandy. Am I okay with that? I'm kind of okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and click Spikes. Just to, like, try to break some sashes, if he has them. He does withdraw. Does it go into Shandy or Lando? It's probably going to be Lando. Yeah, Landorus-Therian. Landorus-Therian. That was good. That was good. That was very nice. I can appreciate that. That's very sick. Okay, so we go ahead and shed for Spike. And now I'm tempted to just go into Rotom and click a Hydro Pump. Is there a reason I don't do that here? I don't think so. If you're Swords Dance, then that's going to be problems. Stone Edge will do a chunk, but it'll still do more to Tenacity. So I'm just going to switch into Swish. The swishiest of swishes. Swish. The swishiest of swishies being Swish. Okay, so he defogs. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. I'm going to, this time, click Hydro Pump, I think. He doesn't know that we are, I could Willow here again to predict the Serena switch, but this time, just in case he switches into Shandy on the Willow read, I'm going to go ahead and do a Hydro Pump. Just because it's easy. Okay, so he hard swaps. That also tells me he's not Scarfed. Peso Pete. Yo! Fellow Nerdcore fan, let's go! Fellow Nerdcore fan? Yo! Based. Incredibly based. Okay, that makes me feel very happy, actually. I'm very happy about that. So we get a Hydro Pump off. Okay, based on that, Oh, you have freeze dry, don't? Yeah, you have freeze dry. Okay, so I already know what you're gonna do now. I switch into Magearna. I just switch into Magearna here and do Magearna things. That is just what I do. And if he wants to do something about it, well, frick me then. Love that name. Love that name, Peso Pete. Shout out to Peso Pete, check out his channel. Very epic, he makes some great songs. Checkmate's one of my favorites. U-turn, so he are U-turns, okay. That does literally nothing. Oh my god. Okay, so what's the switch in for this thing going to be? Is it going to be the Lando? It's probably going to be the Lando, if I had to guess. 4 candles. Shandy, okay. He's probably going to click Shadow Ball. How, okay. Chandelure, let's say your specs. If you click a flamethrower button, I just cry myself to sleep. Noted. Okay. This thing is going to be the hardest thing to play around, for sure. I'm going to switch it to on the off chance that he goes for Shadow Ball instead of the flame button. I want to see what you do here. What do you do? Shadow Ball. Yes, we got the prediction right. Okay, so now I can either fire off a Wish or a Toxic, and because the Melmetal is right there, I'm going to fire off a Wish. I'll fire off a Wish. Yeah, that makes sense. Colossal, Herman Clump, that's going to be the Melmetal. Alright. And now I definitely want to switch into Colossal, for sure. The only thing that'll kill me is an EQ. And I'm willing to take that risk. Because why would you click EQ when I have a Rillaboom, Azelf, and Rotom Wash there? He's probably predicting the switch to be Rotom Wash. I'm going to have it be this thing, though, just to be safe. He could click Superpower, and if he does, that'll hurt, but he'll take Rocky Helmet Chip, and I will outspeed this thing. He predicts it. Okay. Well, that's just unfortunate for me. Dang it! Okay, so that will put a damper on our plans a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny weeny little bit. So he clicks EQ. If he's... let's see here. Articuno, out of curiosity, if I go into Rillaboom at +1 with a bulk up, yeah, I just don't do anything to that. Okay, so problems have arisen. Cool, good to know. Well, we're gonna find out now if you're an item of some kind. I'm gonna discharge this turn. It's the safest read. Rotom Wash is definitely gonna be the thing that causes the most issues for this team. So we just fire off a discharge. Padushkis. A para would be nice. Toxic. Okay, we avoid the attack. So, now that I know this thing is toxic, I am immediately running and fleeing for my life. That is what I am doing. Alright. Melmetal, and your lefties as well. Good to know. Okay. So yeah, I definitely don't want this thing to get toxic. Okay, Magearna. Double Iron Bash is going to do a massive chunk to me, but I'm okay with that. Kind of, sort of, not really. I'm just going to switch. I also have a Cleric in Licky, but the less I have to click Heal Bell, the better for my sanity. So that's what we're doing here. If he predicts this, good play. He withdraws. Okay, so he hard swaps himself. Does he go into... Okay, so he goes into Serena. Okay. A part of me wants to click Draining Kiss. What do I think he switches in here? I think he might switch in Shandy. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. U-turn, that's fine. That's going to do nothing. Yep. Does nothing. Hopefully he switches into Shandy and gives me a massive hit, which would be great. And now he has no reason not to click a fire move, unfortunately, because Colossal's dead. So, 4 candles. That is Shandy, right? Yes, that's Shandy. This is going to do a massive chunk of damage. Which I'm very happy about. Adoshkis! Beauty! Okay, now, okay. Chandelure, what are you going to do to me? Overheat with the specs will kill me. If it's not specs, it does not kill. What do I need this thing for? I need this thing for the Articuno. So, I don't want to lose Swish Swish, so I'm going to send in Tenacity, I think. I'm just going to send in Tenacity, and then if he predicts that and goes for a Shadow Ball, then just a really good play. But now Shandy's not a switch in for anything, and it will die to Rillaboom, so if it's Scarf, then that's cool. What do you want to go for here? Flamethrower. Okay, so let's see let's see how much damage this does to me. Does well over half. Is that Specs damage? That looks to be not Specs damage. Okay. So you don't have your Dark type. I'm just going to click Psychic. I just click a free Psychic here. I could have also clicked Shadow Ball, but Psychic is stab. And if Melmetal's the switch, then Oofy Poopies. That's what I say to that. I say Oofy Poopies. And I might let... Because clearly I don't think... He might not have a Scarfer. Okay, O'Malley, that's fine. So we Psychic. We did a free Psychic off here. Babushkis. This might be a Scarfer, actually. And if it is, he outspeeds me. But if he's not, then I outspeed it, and then I kill it with the Scarf. So that's very epic. Very epic indeed. We'll see if he's Scarfed. And if he is Scarfed, then he's Choice Locked. If he's not Choice Locked, Zeraora is dead. Very epic. Very epic, but now he knows I'm Scarfed, which is the problem. But Zeraora is dead. Very nice. I like that. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan, big fan, big fan. Okay. Was your switch in here is Melmetal. This is the one thing that resists Psychic. Yeah. Okay. How much damage do I do to a Melmetal? Because I'm scared of... I do 21 to 25%. Do I switch here? I'm tempted to. I don't know what I would switch into, though. I don't need Licky that much, so I think I'm going to switch into Licky. I'm going to switch into Licky here. Tenacity, come back! Alright, switch in Licky. Double Iron Bash. Alright, that's fine. Does a chunk. Ow. It hurts so good. And all that good stuff. And now I just click a Seismic Toss. If he switches in Shandy, cool. But if we can get this thing weakened down enough to where something can kill it, that would be the most ideal situation ever. So that's what we're doing. We're weakening this thing down. Because once everything's weakened down, Rillaboom also just kind of wins. In fact, Rillaboom versus a Melmetal. High horsepower might do over half. This thing is probably like max bulk though. Okay, that's fine. How much does Rotom Wash do? It's not going to kill. But he doesn't really have anything to hit me with. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap into Swish Swish. And then Will-O-Wisp, I think, is my play. I think I Will-O-Wisp. That is what I do. Because I can win this game. But I need Magearna and this thing alive, and then my win con's going to be Rillaboom, I think. That's how this is going to work. 15 Love, is that the Shandy? No, that's this thing. Right, okay. Eventually I'll get the names right. We land our Willow, thank goodness, because Rotom Swish Swish is a good Swish Swish. Swish Swish is in fact a good Swish Swish. Swish cheese, you could say. I don't know why I said that, but you know what, it's fine. Okay. Really wish I had Colossal, but it's fine. Okay. So you're either clicking U-turn or Aromatherapy. Regardless, I just switch into Origin. And then I'm tempted to click Draining Kiss. I'm very tempted to click Draining Kiss, but I also don't want to get burned by the Shandy. U-turn. So he does U-turn. Boop. This is Diddly Squat. Chandelure. If you are Specs... How much... Excuse me. Flamethrower... That's Rotom. Magearna. 80 to 94%. Do I want this thing dead? How much do I prioritize this thing being alive? Because I also don't want him to predict me and go for an Energy Ball. That's not ideal either. I'm going to go ahead and sack off my Azelf. Because we don't need Azelf in this game right now, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I think this is my right play. I think this is the right play to make. He gets Shadow Ball for a neutral ground play, and I don't like that. So he does lock himself with the Flamethrower, though. Or I switch in Rillaboom and scare this thing out, which I'm also tempted to do, but I'm really freaking worried about Flame Body. So I'm just going to switch in Rotom here, and I'm going to discharge. I'm going to discharge. Here we go, discharge. With those skis. Discharge hits everything, minus the Serena, which is probably coming in right now. Yep, that is the Serena. Indeed. You are burned, which is nice. Use discharge. Dooshkis! There's a chunk. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and switch it to Magearna, and if he U-turns out, I just let Shandy get a hit off. Because at this point, I need to start making some plays. So... frick. I don't think I played my sacks well in this game. I definitely had this early, but I let Colossal go down to the Melmetal because of EQ. Frick me. Okay. This time, I'm just gonna hope to God that he clicks Energy Ball on the Rotom, predicting the switch into Rotom, because I have not revealed that Magearna can take a hit. So that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing, and if he outplays me, great. Okay, let's just hope to God that he's not Specs, shall we? Let's hope to God that he doesn't kill. He shouldn't kill if he goes for Flamethrower, even with, well, if he's Timid Specs. And he might be Modest Specs, and if he's Modest Specs, then he probably would kill, but we'll see what happens. He's thinking, I'm really hoping he clicks Energy Ball here, because if he does, that's huge. He doesn't know I'm AV. He clicks Flamethrower, gosh freaking dang it, I hate it here. Alright, we take it, so it was, whatever it was definitely not, a choice item. Unless it was Scarf, it could have been Scarf. But thankfully now the Shandy's dead, so I don't have to worry about this stupid thing anymore, which is nice. Very epic. We get the Soul Heart boost, so he probably switches in Lando and just clicks EQ. Because it kind of has to. And then I switch into Rotom. Alright, so... his win con right now is going to be the Articuno, mainly to stop Rillaboom. So I do have to keep that in mind. I'm going to switch into Swish Swish. He's probably going to go for a Stone Edge or something like that, because it is a very obvious read, but it is a read that I have to go for, unfortunately. And then I want to Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump! Hydro Pump! Swish Swish. Let's go Swish Swish. He does knock off, so he knocks off the lefties, which is not great. Is that... how much did that do to me? Because I'm actually curious now. Let's see here. Knock off. 36 to 43. Okay, so it's still most likely... okay. Serena, I'm going to make a double now, weirdly enough. I'm going to double into... I'm going to double into Badumts, I think. No, because he's clicking U-turn. He's clicking U-turn, so I have to Hydro Pump. No, he hard swaps. Okay, maybe he doesn't have U-turn then. 15 love. It's this thing. Woo! It's a Serena. I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him Aromatherapy. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to discharge. He's playing real conservatively, so if he just reads me like a book, then I hate it here and I want to die, but it's fine. We still have Magearna in the back for Articuno. And we can like bulk up. We can bulk up in this thing's face. For the most-ish, kind of. Sort of, not really. Alright, we discharge. Hopefully he clicked U-turn. Or he misses his Power Whip. He does click U-turn. Sweet. Alright, so what's your switching now for this thing? Is it going to be the Articuno? It's probably going to be the Articuno. In which case, I click Draining Kiss with Magearna. Yeah, it says this thing. Okay. So, Moment of Truth. Kuno. Alright. Let's say you're that. Magearna. Freeze Dry does diddly squat to me. Give me a second, because I need to see what moves this thing gets. He also has more time than I do. Okay, this is not the time to be freezing on my computer. Okay, Articuno. Okay, I still have time. This thing cannot touch me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swap into Origin. And then I'm gonna try to click Draining Kiss. He could click U-turn here, and if he does, then that's just a really good play. Yeah, he does. Okay. Trick me. It does diddly squat to me, but that's fine. Okay. Last time he clicked knockoff with the Lando. And I think he's going to do that again. Knockoff should not kill me, so I'm just going to restore HP while I can. I'm going to restore HP, and if he clicks EQ, then I switch into Rillaboom. And I click... do I click Bulk Up? I hate it here. I literally hate it here. Alright. We send in this thing. And then I Grassy Glide. Because I don't like Mr. Landorus. He doesn't have a switch in for this, besides the freaking stupid Articuno. I let my Colossal go too freaking early. I freaking hate it here. It's gonna be max bulk, isn't it? Yeah. So, and then he just clicks Freeze Dry here, I think. Pressure, that's fine. Grassy Glide. Booskies! Yep. Are you Rocky Helmet too to top it off? Probably are. We lose. We lose here, which is great. I love this game. Love this game. Frick me, dude. God, why do I suck at battling? I suck at battling! Why? I don't get it. Why do I suck so much at Pokemon battling? I don't understand. God, I freaking hate it here. GG's to Gurtbilbo though, for sure. Like, he just played that really well. The prediction with the Melmetal, that was just really freaking I didn't think he was going to click Earthquake when I had a Rillaboom and 2 Levitators. Why would you do that? Frick. Well, I guess he had nothing to lose because I was using Wish. I don't know, man. I don't know. I outspeed this thing. Wait. I outspeed this thing. Why do I outspeed this thing? Rillaboom outspeeds. Okay. Well, if I knew that, I would have swapped to the Rotom, but, yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, Freeze Dry. Frick me, I should have swapped to the Rotom. GG's. That is a GG's right there, if I do say so myself. I mean, there's a very, very slim chance we can make a difference in differential, but he should know now that I know he outspeeds. I'm just going to click Hydro Pump because I have nothing better going for me. And I don't want... Well, actually, Discharge is not even going to kill either. I just click Discharge now. No, if he predicts me, good. Good job. GG's. Okay. Discharge. Okay, cool. Maybe we get Para? Lucky Para, Lucky Para, Lucky Para, Lucky Para, Lucky Para. Okay. Maybe. Paralyzed? No! GG. Dang it. Oh, we lived. Okay. We take those. We take those. Okay, I'm just gonna Hydro the Pumpa now. Hydro the Pumpa now. Just in case he wants to be cheeky and switch into Lando. Which he could do. Yeah. Is he gonna hard swap into Lando? Or is he gonna... No, he swaps into this time. Okay. I mean, if we get a high roll crit, then maybe we can knock this thing out, which would be nice. At least we get a kill. But frick me. Dude, what is wrong with me? Why do I suck at Pokemon battling? Ugh, I hate it here. GG's. That's GG's. There we go, there's the miss. There's the miss, finally. GG's, fan. You read me like a book. Shouldn't have let Cole go down, so... Let's see, shouldn't have risked the EQ on Cole. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's not the end of the world, we can pull it back. But yeah, it's definitely a lot harder now, and we have to win basically the rest of our games. Bro, I don't know. I hate that I suck at Pokemon battling. That's my main issue. I hate that I suck at Pokemon battling. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. How do I quit that competition? I'll figure it out off screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Peace out, mates! Before I end off the video, I just wanted to say massive shoutouts to both Annie_Curry and Snore over on my Patreon. You guys are absolutely massive supporters. Thank you guys so much for your extreme generosity and for just being great people and great mods as well. If you guys want to have your names shown in the end credits of videos, be sure to check out my Patreon down in the description below. You can also find early videos. You can also find video exclusives to Patreon. You can also find a bunch more stuff there. You get Discord perks, you get streaming perks and things like that. So I definitely highly encourage you guys to check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I will see you dudes in the next video. Peace out, mates!